After a few weeks of respite, Zamfara state is back in the news today with reports of yet another attack on Kaura community of Namoda local government area. One person is confirmed killed, while 8 others, including the village head of Yankaba, kidnapped. The special assistant to the Zamfara state governor on security matters, Mr. Bello Soja, who confirmed this incident, says the gunmen stormed the village this morning, shot one person dead and grabbed the village head and 7 others. He says a search and rescue team comprising the Air Force, Army and mobile policemen have cordoned off the village. He told Channel Television's Charles Aruka that the security task force in the state is strategizing on how to apprehend the attackers.
Immediately when the governor heard about the incident, he quickly called the police commissioner and the commandant in charge of Operation Sharon Daji in Zamfara State, which is the brigadier general. They quickly stormed the area and chased out the perpetrators. And as I'm talking to you, everywhere is calm, and the government officials have reached out to the family of the victims. So there is quick response. There are quick response on the issues, on the accident.
It appears that the security forces actually engaged the attackers in a battle.
Yes. If not, the situation will have been more worse than that. Thank God there are quick response from the government and the forces that we are to checkmate the security situation. The thing has drastically come down, and we have chased them away, far away from our people.
So what measures are they adopting now? I'm talking about the government and security forces. What measures are they adopting at the moment to ensure that this does not happen again?
We realize our border is open from by the neighboring states. You know, if you look at the geographical map of Zamfara state, we are open border with Niger. So people are coming in anyhow. So now the government now is trying to see that it check its border by adopting border security and homeland security.
Meanwhile, the Emir of Safar, Al-Hajj Muhammad Bawa, has confirmed the murder of 18 people by gunmen who invaded Bamamu, Damale and Sako communities in Safar local government area on Thursday evening. While the bandits in Zamfara state are still on the run, police authorities in Borno say they have arrested 2 high-profile Boko Haram commanders believed to have participated in attacks on security locations in Nigeria and in Cameroon. The Commissioner of Police in the state, Mr. Muhammad Aliyu, made this known in Maiduguri while briefing newsmen. Mr. Aliyu said that while one of the suspects, Ali Ibrahim, was arrested on January 6th in Maiduguri, the other suspect, Umar Abacha, who had escaped to Lagos, was arrested when he returned to Maiduguri on May 13th. The police chief says that during preliminary investigation conducted by men of the command, the suspects confessed to have been part of many attacks on security locations in which military weapons were carted away.
On the 1st of June, there is one Ali Ibrahim, a notorious member of the Boko Haram sect, which participated in several attacks on security locations in Nigeria and Cameroon, which was arrested by the police at Dikwa, low cost. Similarly, the arrest of notorious criminals who used to buying the rob stolen animals from suspected Boko Haram. These people are in the habit of, when Boko Haram might have roasted cows or whatever type of animals, they are the people that go to buy it.
The police in Oyo State seem to be on top of their game as they've apprehended 2 suspects who confessed to have killed a 25-year-old woman for ritual purposes. The suspect, Dr. Gulade, who claims to be a spiritual healer and a prophet, says he had been chatting with the victim since January when they became friends on Facebook. The police are, however, warning those who make friends on social media to be wary of people who claim to have spiritual abilities or healing powers, as they could be killers in disguise.
On May the 31st, 24-year-old Dotun Ogunlade allegedly lured a Facebook friend of his, 25-year-old Bosede Oguntunde, a married woman, all the way from Ilorin in Kwara State to this village in Igbora, Oyo State, where he supposedly worships as a prophet of a white garment church, promising to solve her problems. Unknown to her, she had embarked on her last journey on Earth, as her Facebook friend already had plans in which she would play a pivotal role at enriching a client of hers known as Mutiu Ayorinde.
I've been chatting with the woman since the beginning of this year, around January. So, but before then, I told the woman that I want to come to Ilorin to come and do revival. After that, I tell the woman that can she come and greet me at Igbora, and said she can come. When she come, I entertain the woman into my house. When after second day, I call Mutiu that I've seen somebody that we can use. Mutiu said I should continue on the process. I strangled the woman to death.
A search on Facebook provides a further clue to Bosade's identity and her history with the suspect. Her body parts were burned and ashes poured into this little gourd displayed beside the butcher's knives. The State Commissioner of Police, Shino Olukolu, warns social media users to be extra careful.
She was allegedly injected with an overdose of sleeping drug and subsequently overpowered, strangulated, and killed. Be careful in moving from one area to another without informing family members exactly where they are going, either as an adult or a child, because there are evil ones all over the place. They are out there luring unsuspecting members of the public to their death.
This is not the first time the dangers of social media platforms have become reality. While individuals cannot be stopped from making friends or seeking help on those platforms, police authorities advise users to be cautious when seeking such relationships.
Such a horrific incident. Two officers of the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, ran out of luck today after they were paraded by the state government for receiving gratification from a traffic offender. The two LASMA officials allegedly received an undisclosed amount of money into their personal bank accounts from the offender, who unknowingly drove on a one-way lane. The officers admitted to committing the crime but claimed they were only being compensated by the offender as a show of appreciation. The State Deputy Governor, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, is however warning residents of the state not to make any payment into the personal accounts of any officer of the State Management Authority. The Deputy Governor says the two LASMA officials are currently facing disciplinary action and appeals to all Lagosians to obey traffic rules.
The claim is that the two officers extorted money from the driver. So a petition has been written to that effect by a law firm stating the facts, and they've now been referred to the agency that has their disciplinary procedures. And then that will be investigated, and the law will take its course on this issue. So we just want to assure Lagosians the essence LASMA will do, or every other agency of government will do their job, is to make life easy for all of us. And the essence is that everyone should actually do their job. We should also obey traffic law, but no agency of government must harass any citizen. That's not their job. And this is also to advise Lagosians. You are not to pay into any government official's personal account. There is no situation that warrants that. If that happens, please, the LASMA has official numbers. Every agency has official number. A lot of Lagosians knows the governor's phone number. They know the deputy governor's phone number, head of service phone number. Just report it.
Lagos State Deputy Governor Dr. Bafemi Hamzat. 13 suspected crude oil thieves in possession of over 160 drums of crude oil and petroleum products have been arrested by personnel of the Nigerian Navy ship Pathfinder in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. The arrests were made while the team was on its way to one of the illegal refineries in Bacana Creeks in Rivers State.
The creeks of the Niger Delta region of the country do not only host the long stretch of vegetation, but have also become shield to illegal refineries, pipeline vandals, and crude oil thefts. A naval team from the Nigerian Navy ship Pathfinder intercepts some of these traders while on the way to one of the illegal refineries in Bacana Creeks. Some of the vendors, sensing danger, escape through the creeks, abandoning their boats laden with petroleum products. 13 others with over 160 drums of suspected crude oil products are rounded up. They surrender, singing different songs. However, they have the law to contend with. At the Bacana Creek illegal refinery, there are indications that a camp situated on a large expanse of marshy land is still active, though deserted by the operators upon our arrival. It's an eyesore. The atmosphere reeks of concentrated fuel, and the land is completely devastated.
The source for the product somewhere around, they transport it using wooden boats or barges into the ovens where they will heat it, and then this is a dugger pit. It's like a storage tank.
Going further, the Navy has acquired 2 brand new swamp bogies for the NNS Pathfinder to make a more impactful damage on the illegal refineries scattered all over the creeks. The challenges of manning, policing, and patrolling the over 420 nautical miles of the country's coastline is enormous. This is compounded when barges are arrested, handed over to prosecuting agencies, yet kept with the Navy for maintenance.
You can see for yourself that they're becoming a danger to mariners around this area. As such, some time ago, the Navy contracted a company to come and clear them to the other side. You can see some of them are at the other side, so that there will be free passage for vehicles transiting this area.
Crude oil theft, pipeline vandalism, and illegal refineries, as long as they thrive, will continue to destroy the country's economy. Adequate funding is therefore vital to keep the national assets and resources protected. Chris Illems, Channels Television News.